right, game number 3. Very happy that we have a 3-game series. There was not so many yet, although the games were close and the people are in general on the same skill level or very close to each other. There were some upsets even, some surprise wins, and yeah, some of them were really 2-0, 2-0s, besides the fact that they were really close and they could have gone either way. So let's see how this great series will conclude. Little Ohana, in general, I think we really don't see Little Ohana that much, and also Darkwood Hills. Not that played, or not played that often. We have another Beast Mirror. I don't really like this position here from mderg. I really think it's a prime spot for 3 archers to be dropped, and that they just wreck your mineral line and you can do nothing against it. Unless, of course, you have a catapult or something. But yeah, I don't really like these positions. But anyways, it looks like we have 2 DC builds again. So going into this game, thinking about the other 2 games. In the first map, we had Beatflitz try something out, which was done by AC to Bisham, and AC was successful with this, so I can blame him for trying it. But mderg was aware of it and yeah, just played the advantage, I would say, in a good way. So yeah, then we had a Beast versus, then we had the Rex Mirror, right? On second map was a Rex Mirror, where it went into Bisham, into Bisham's teammate Beatflitz favor really quickly. And now with another Beast Mirror, I think if Beatflitz is not trying something funny, we can actually have a proper bout with those 2. Okay, mderg chasing this one wolf, which is coming in. Both are going for the DC build. Beatflitz is trying to block the ramp, and I think it's successful what he's doing here. I think it's gonna work. And he's going for a quick castle with how many workers? Okay, 12 worker castle. And then he continues to do workers. Okay. And yeah, mderg is just having fun with this one wolf here. It's going for 13 workers as it's normal with a DC build, and at least a heavy variation, right? With DC it was 14 workers for wolves, but now we have the, let's say, better version, or the more efficient version, or the easier, let's say the easier to play version. It just aligns nicely with 13 workers. So yeah. Second then is added for Beatflitz. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. We see 5 wolves, 6 wolves on the map, and Beatflitz is a very friendly guy, opening up the choke again so the wolf can get in, but mderg is refusing. He's like, no, I don't need to. I can just idle here and check when you're moving out. Maybe he gets a bird, I don't know. Okay, second then for mderg as well. Both will have the castle now, and we have 14 to 14 workers. We have an advantage of around 100 gold for mderg, but it's not that big of a deal, and Beatflitz will catch up with it relatively quickly. And Beatflitz is losing the first wolf though. A bit unexpected, but yeah, I think it's normal. Again, a very quick snake charmer from mderg here. He really likes his snakes. And yeah, also Beatflitz adding snakes this time. I think on the first map, on Darkwood Hills, there was a mass of snakes, which kind of overwhelmed Beatflitz early on, or in the mid game. And yeah, it spiraled out of control a bit. Both are now kind of equal in gold again, although Beachflitz lost to Wolves. Yeah, but he's still blocking the ramp, so mderg still doesn't know what's up. And he certainly doesn't know the 3 dents, 4 dents even. But he is adding 2 dents himself, so maybe he just knows Beachflitz a bit better, or he smells it. There are no more workers though. mderg being on 16, maybe he was supply block, but yeah, he's staying on 16 for some reason. I don't like that. He should be able to produce now. And yeah, if you are in a similar scenario on this map, you can just chew away the houses here. Like three wolves can stay here, chew this down, and then within a minute or even less, 45 seconds or something, you can get in, and then you can get all the scouts and all the information you want. Or just get a bird. But yeah, not getting a bird, not doing any of that, just being blind, let's say, is not a great choice. And yeah, mderg forgetting to build workers and forgetting to send the worker back to work. I don't really like that. It looks like he's trying to push again with each worker on per mine. But he's letting, like, if it's an all-in, right? If it's a push, you want to bring all the units, but he's leaving units at home for some reason. And it's his damage dealers. Okay, now he's getting in, killing the houses. I'm not sure if Beachflitz saw it. I guess he saw. And now we will have a nice surround here. And let's see how the fight goes. There are snakes coming now. A lot of snakes are coming actually from the main base. But I think mderg is losing too many units already. Wasn't a great idea here. Moving into that spot where he's getting surrounded. And by that he kind of lost the game, I think, or at least the momentum, let's say. He lost that for sure. And we have 4 dens versus 4 dens. Beachflitz adding an anime test lab. On the other side, we have mderg, who's still mining with 4 workers less, which is not ideal. Again, but I repeat myself. I'm not a bird. I don't have to repeat myself. But I think mderg retreating now is still a salvageable position for him. He just needs to start producing workers, I think. But maybe he disagrees, and he just wants to bang out the units and get a nice surround of himself. I think unit-wise, he can fight now. It's actually a nice position for him. But Beachflitz baiting him here with 1 wolf is a very nice touch. Not a nice touch running around and coming down again. But yeah. Good. We have the supply lead now for mderg. And Beachflitz actually going for a 3rd into the face of danger, which is mderg's army right now. Questionable choice, I would say. But what do I know? I'm not as good as them. So let's see how Beachflitz is handling that, and if his 3rd will pay off or if his greed will be punished. So we have 76 supply versus 58, so 20 supply more. And it looks like Beachflitz is really trying to distract here and play for time to get up enough units. His damage upgrade will be super handy if it hits before mderg puts him out of his misery or of his game. And then a delayed 3rd from mderg now. I really like the delayed 3rd. I really don't like that we have not enough workers. But yeah. Okay, units missing for mderg again. But the wolves here will have a nice run around, and then this is a nice position to fight. But there are units missing. You need to bring your units, mderg. Please bring your units. Oh, we go in. Is Beachflitz losing this? No way. No way. Okay, worker for position. Very good, very good. Snakes coming in. Okay, the snakes now have a free deal free damage, let's say. There's nothing to block for, and he has +1 now, so he played for time long enough. And with the damage upgrade, he wins this fight very easily. Clutch upgrade, let's say. And actually, actually, mderg has more workers now than Beatflitz, which is kind of hilarious considering there was a difference of 6 workers at some point. But yeah, worker pool pays the toll. We see no anime testing lab, no further production buildings added, no more dens, no nothing. Just a better army now for Beatflitz, and more production as well. He's on 6 dens now, and he's getting the second damage upgrade, which is also a great help in these fights. And mderg is struggling to keep up with the macro. And I think I don't know if he saw that there is an upgrade on them already, so he sees that there's an upgrade. Maybe he just tries to win it with the numbers now, but I think he doesn't have the numbers he needs. Or maybe he does, I don't know. It looks like he does, because there are wolves. And wolf snake wins versus only snakes. And another worker pool. But it's not so much workers. Will be a very close hold again. But it looks like Beatflitz is actually losing all the units. Oh my god. Did mderg do it? Did mderg do it? He did, right? Did he? No, he didn't. Oh my god, it's such a clutch hold again. And mderg is ahead in workers again because of the worker pool. And more units come in for mderg. Where's the +2? +2 is 20 seconds away. I don't think mderg can really finish this. He should retreat. Maybe take a fort now. He's still on 4 den production. There's nothing he's doing. Like, it's only 4 dens. 4 dens, 4 dens, 4 dens. He can't win with the 4 den production versus the 6 den production. With +2 upgrades, there's no way mderg wins this now. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Nope. +2 this game. Nope. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Okay, now we enter anime test lab. It's way too late. But still, worker we are even. Let's see the income tab. Yeah, they actually kind of lost the same, but Beatflitz mined almost 200 gold more. He lost about 100 gold more as well, but yeah. So it's still relatively even, and mderg just going for 6 dens now and going for his own upgrades now. I think you want to add a second anime test level at this point. But yeah, you really have to struggle for survival now. Because Beatflitz is like, Beatflitz knows it, right? Beatflitz is like, his StarCraft 2 instincts kick in. He has the killer instinct. He knows, okay, I'm in a good spot now. I weathered the storm. I can beat him now. And I guess he will try to amass a good army now and then just overwhelm him with Wolf Snake and a good concave or a good position for a fight. Okay, the anime testing lab is done. We just need to start the upgrades now. It looks like we don't do that. mderg not getting a base, not getting upgrades. Yeah, mderg in general needs more practice. I think it's the main point. The main thing I see is practice. mderg just needs to play a bit more, and then yeah. I think he will have way easier games. This game is still on the knife's edge. This game is still not over. Okay, now we started the upgrade, and now we are at the second anime testing lab, but I think it's almost too late. We have +2 now for Beatflitz. mderg somehow manages to have more supply, still. So that's why he still wins the fights. But with the upgrades being in favor for Beatflitz in these kind of scenarios, at some point the upgrades matter more than like a 10 supply lead or 20 supply lead. As you can see already, there was a supply lead and now it's kind of even. And the snakes just do so much more damage. But then again, we have the defender's advantage as well, right? So your units will be here quicker and reinforce than the units from your opponent. But yeah, we will see how it goes. Okay, Beatflit's now staying on 3 base, getting a 4th base. Oh, okay, he's not staying, he's getting a 4th base now. Adding 2 more dens, getting the 3rd upgrade, is it? Yeah, getting the 3rd upgrade now for the attack of these units. Yeah, I think the game is slowly slipping away from mderg. He was just a bit too slow with the upgrades, just a bit too slow with the production and adding more production. And yeah, in general, with how he got the workers out and everything, I think he neglected the macro side of things a bit and the economy in general. It's not doing so well for him. But then again, he's getting also the armor upgrades, right? And armor upgrades, on the other hand, cancel out attack upgrades. So, yeah. Let's see if he can do something. Kills the Beatflit's signature bird. There's another bird he will try to kill. But at the same time, the snakes from Beatflit's try to run around and come in from the top here. But they actually don't have enough range. Archers can do that, but with snakes you can't. There's not enough range. And now we see Beatflitz is in a supply lead and he's pushing across. So let's see how it goes. With so many wolves in the front and then snakes from behind. Ooh, this is a nice run around at the same time. Very good. I like that. And just retreating again. I mean, he's losing the fight in the middle for it. Nice round. Is he actually getting us around? Oh, so many snakes now. Yeah, and then way more. Way more production. But mderg still having the supply lead, and actually cleaning that up here. Very good. More units coming. Yeah, he's neglecting. Like he's floating 700 gold again. Not getting upgrades. Now he's getting upgrades. And he's actually doing well in the fight in the middle. And he's winning the fight versus the snake up here as well. So it looks like the trade's going in favor of mderg again. With +1/+1 versus +3. But there's more production for Beatflit's. Although he is behind in supply again. I think this is a fight you could try to take. Maybe he waits for more wolves. But it's only 6 dens production. Like, why would you only have 6 dens producing? Like, add 2, 3, like, hell, add 5 more dens. You just want to produce like a madman. But yeah, he's not doing that. There was a brief time Beatflit's didn't mine from his 4th. Main is mined out for both players actually. I don't know what happened here. I think mderg wanted to build, but he didn't. There was no drop or something. So mderg now being supply blocked is a huge thing actually. It's a huge blunder, I would say. And also sending all your army up here to deal with this little run-by squad of snakes. Not the greatest choice. Beatflit's could... Okay, Beatflit's is distracted with another little special forces group with 3 wolves and 2 snakes. And I think... Yeah, I don't know what mderg is doing. mderg is claiming map control right now. It looks like he's doing that. At the same time, he's just... Like, there's a squad of units here, and he's building a castle. Maybe it's a bait. It's just bait, you know. To kill the units here. It's just bait. Yeah, it's bait. Okay, it's bait. It's fair. You can bait, but yeah, the bait doesn't really work because there's also wolves coming into your 4th base. Okay, upgrades running. But yeah, we are still supply blocked. Okay, this is a nice surround here, but this is also a nice surround. So yeah, this will be cleaned up, and here we have to work around. They flee kinda. And these snakes will encounter a huge army, and they will not be able to fight them. So you have to send them away, and then you have to bring them in. And here your castle is going down. I mean, you get a new castle. This is okay, but yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? What's going on here? Okay, upgrades are looking okay now for mderg actually. He's losing a base though, which is of course not okay. I don't know if this will win or lose. It looks like it will lose. Okay, another castle was set up here by Beatflitz, but there's no... Yeah, Beatflitz sending units here now. And we have... Okay, this is cleaned up, okay. But... Yeah, it doesn't look like mderg is holding on very well. He needs to add more production. If he has 2 more dens producing, it's still kinda even. I would say it's mechanical. I think it's really just execution, right? In general, which is a bit better for Beatflitz. Yeah, this is all very easy to be fixed. So the next opponent for mderg, be aware, mderg knows, and he will learn from his games. And then, yeah, I'm thinking right now, who's the next opponent for mderg? From the top of my head, I just don't know it, unfortunately. And I host it, but yeah, I don't. Okay, next upgrades kicking in. +4 +1 versus +3/3. 4/1 versus 3/3. I can't really say what I would prefer to have. I think I like the 3/3 though. Yeah. Beatflitz mining out natural. mderg also mining out the natural. And then we have both. Oh, actually werewolf then now. Very good. And mderg again floating 500 gold. I mean, he's kinda cleaning up here, but again, Beatflitz just going for the next base. And Beatflitz has 3 base income, while mderg has 2 base income now, which is obviously not great. And then Beatflitz also sort of getting ready for the next base to pull even further ahead. Let's see if the werewolves will change anything. $70 supply versus 100. Next upgrade is coming, so we have 4/3 versus 4/1. So upgrades are heavily in favor for mderg now. But the supplier is not, and supply-wise he's at 60 versus 90, which, yeah, is not winnable anymore. So GG.